What it do? What it do? You already know it's your boy Samaje from Rose Kennels Behemoth Bloodline. And today, y'all see, man, we out here working, man. Man, my partner in crime, man, we own it, man. Y'all better stop playing with us. We got our foot on y'all neck, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, good brother. You gotta unmute your mic.
Whoa, what going on? It's your boy Prestigious from Prestigious Luxury Kennels. You know what I'm saying?
And
Atlanta,
let him.
Georgia.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Checking
Let him know
in.
where
You
you
know the South
located.
got something to say, man. Checking in. Atlanta checking in. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we're gonna jump right into this thing, man. What's the style of dogs that you breeding in your program, family?
I mean, I got a little bit of everything because I'm still finding my niche, but I got everything from visual fluffies to carriers to merles to you know what I'm saying. I got like DK bloodline, which is like that them ape looking. You know what I'm saying. I got some of them. I got some cookie dough blood in my yard. Shit, I got avatar blood in my yard. Um, so I got a wide range, and the reason why I did it like that is because I ain't trying to miss no money. You know what I'm saying? You got several different markets within the dog market itself. So you got them people that's gonna pay them high end numbers, them 50s and 60s, 50, 60,000 for a puppy. And then you got them folks that only got 5, 6,000 for a puppy. I don't want to miss 10, 11, 5, $6,000 goddamn sales trying to chase that $160,000 sale. You feel me?
What
So
happened to people like me, the $1,500, $2,000 guys, man?
oh,
You
I,
gotta.
ain't- I I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I ain't got no $1,500, $2,000 work, but uh, only thing I could do for that much, man, like maybe a stud fee on or maybe a stud fee or something. You feel me? Yeah. But my bottom number is 5,000. I don't go no less than 5,000. You know what I'm saying? And it got to be like a standard fawn. You know what I'm saying? Like standard, hardly no DNA,
Basic color.
basic color. You know what I'm saying? The structure gonna be there because the quality is still gonna be there. But at the same time, it ain't gonna have a whole bunch. It ain't gonna have a whole bunch of DNA. And that's about the best. That's about the lowest. The cheapest I can do is like 5 grand. And that's for something like that. Anything with even a splash of DNA gonna go up another couple thousand. You know what I'm saying? So it really just depends. But I try to cater to even like the even like families, people that don't want to spend no $10,000 on a puppy, but they'll spend five. You know what I'm saying? They'll spend a cool 5,500, 6,000. Anything more than that, they probably ain't gonna buy it. So I got puppies like that for that market. Then I also got I'm over here cooking up that shit that's gonna go for like 50,000. You know what I'm saying? Got some Isabella fluffies on the way. You know what I'm saying? So you know.
Explain the fluffy game to us, man. Where did well, you probably don't know, but what made the fluffy so hot? Like, why do people
I
want
think, man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I
that?
think I think people like what, especially, you know what I'm saying, we talking about us now, black culture. We are accustomed to wanting the things that we're not supposed to be able to have. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Correct.
So if it's whether it be some Louis Vuitton, some shit that wasn't made for us, we want it that bad because it's not supposed to be for us. You know what I'm saying? So like a nigga buying a 50,000, 40,000, $30,000 dog, we're not supposed to have nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That when if you able to acquire something like that, automatically niggas that look like you is like, oh, home having it. You know what I'm saying? He having some paper, he having some motion. So I think that's where the desire to have these type of dogs are on. If fluffies cost $2,000, niggas wouldn't want them.
Right.
But because they cost it, at the time when the wave first started, they was starting off at 30, 40,000. So
Mm-hmm.
what do niggas do? We jump right on. Oh, I want me one of them. I want what you
Mm-hmm.
niggas can't have. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's just like I feel like it's all basically psychology, man. All of it, anything when it comes to supply and demand is always it's rooted in psychology. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They figure out on the marketing side of whatever it is that they're trying to sell. They figure out on the marketing side what's gonna make people want this,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be attaching it to You know what I'm saying? You know, like a lot of clothing lines, the first thing they do is they get a celebrity endorsement. They get a celebrity to put the clothes on. And then next thing you know, all the regular people, we want it because they got it. Because why? We're not supposed to have it. We're not supposed to have access to it. So
Mhm.
man, if you can slap a price tag on some shit, you know what I'm saying? If you got that name, you can put whatever price you want on your product. And I
Word.
think that's where it boiled down to. You know what I'm saying? Why they became so popular so fast is because everybody want what they feel like is exotic. You know what I'm saying? Even you hear in the dog game, you got regular bulldogs and all of that, and then you got exotics. You know what I'm saying? When you got the
Mhm.
weed game, you got regular weed and you got
Don't
exotic
nobody
weed.
want that. Don't
Nobody
nobody.
want nothing. Everybody want whatever is exotic, whatever is foreign to them. When a nigga get a little money, who he go get? He go get him an exotic bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Argentina bitch or Brazilian bitch or some shit that's foreign to him because we want what we suppose or not we're not supposed to have. You know what I'm saying?
Big
So
facts.
So,
Big facts.
um, what what made you get in? Like, sorry. So pretty much when you like, have you hit any shows lately?
yeah, I just left a show when it was last week. Yeah, last weekend we did the South got something to say. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I ain't gonna lie, them boy brought man. Shout out to my boy JD up there, down the kennels. That's who threw the show. Man, listen. Okay, so he had Justin Crawford from Maui Line
Okay.
judging on the Frenchie side, and also Envious Frenchies. He had them judging on the Frenchie side. He had Westmont Rich and Deshaun Jackson, or I think I'm saying the name right, judging on the bully side too. You know what I'm saying? Daquan Jackson or Deshaun, I think Deshaun Jackson is a football player, but Daquan Jackson, he like big on the bully side. I don't really know much about bully, so if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, excuse me, brother. But he had them judging on the bully side, and the other two, Maui line, Cash Money Maui Nares, judging on the Frenchy side. And I ain't gonna tell you no lie, man. It's getting harder and harder to win at these damn show, man. Like the South really producing some smoke right now. Like I remember I go in the show and I just know nigga ain't fucking with me. I got that shit. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm standing in the ring with my best shit and I'm looking around. I'm like, damn, these niggas brought it out. You know what I'm
Hell
saying? They're
yeah.
like, okay, I gotta go back in the lab for some. You know what I'm saying? Cause they like niggas putting together that smoke now. You know what I'm saying? So the South definitely got something to say. I did the show before that. I did Bully Mansion,
I
and
heard
then the
about the
show
bully
before
mansion.
that, yeah, Bully Mansion was dope too. The show before that, I did the Georgia Stack Off or something like that. I think we did that. But yeah, I think I did like 4 shows this year. I think I did 2 last year. Um, I'm real active in the shows. I really want to do more out of town shows, but like when I come, man, it's like 15, 20 of us. It's me, my family, my girls, my kids. It's the tent. We got the big tent set up. You know what I'm saying? I bring about 15 dogs with me. You know what I'm saying? Damn near put every dog I be having. I put them in the show. So you know what I'm saying? That shit take a lot of energy and a lot of money. So to do that, try to do that out of town, I couldn't even imagine. Like shout out to everybody who came from out of town to these dog shows that we had in the city because y'all the real MVP, man. I couldn't imagine trying to travel with everything I got going on. If I go to an out of town show, it might just be me and like 2 dogs, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I'm gonna put a tent up like for show. Like that's a lot. That's a lot to travel with. You know what I'm saying? So
So base
I definitely
base
want to hit some out of town shows, but it's just gonna be like I gotta figure out the logistics on that for sure.
so based off those experiences, like where are you taking it next? Like with your what's gonna be your next dog that you pop out at a show?
Oh shit! Like I say, I'm in the lab now. I'm cooking up. It's about Isabella Full Visual Fluffies, New Shade Isabella Fluffies, New Shade Isabella Platinum Fluffies. Like the bitch that I got now, she can produce all of that. You know what I'm saying? And the stud that I'm taking her to produce all of that too. He an actual visual platinum carrying Isabella, carrying Blue, carrying Coco, carrying obviously 2 Cream and 2 Intensity too. You know what I'm saying? Hard and he compact, short. He probably 12 inches from snout to tail. You know what I'm saying? Probably a good 8 inches from ground to shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Real short, compact, and the bitch that I'm taking to, she like a miniature tank. and she carried. They both got all the same DNA, damn near. She not a visual Fluffy, but she carried Fluffy, and she carried one copy of no, she carried two testable chocolate, one blue, and she carried cocoa, one cream, and two intensity. You know what I'm saying? So
So with
shit.
the genetics on the flip with the Frenchies, like how does it like is it kind of
Mike
the
messing
same
up.
with the bullies or does it get more into depth?
Oh, I wouldn't even be able to tell you, brother, because I'll tell you, like I said, I don't know nothing about them bullies. I jumped straight in fucking with the Frenchies. And that's because at the time that I was introduced to the dogs, the Frenchies was like I could make the most money off of the Frenchies. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I'm gonna spend all this money, if I'm gonna, take my time, I'm gonna breed whatever can make me the most money. Cause this, you know what I'm saying? Like dealing with these dogs, as y'all know, this shit is a lot of work. So if I'm gonna do it, I need to get top dollar. You know what I'm saying? I need to get the most of what I can get. You know what I'm saying? And so like bullies didn't even like I know there are bullies that do cost a lot of money too from certain breeders, but I also know that I ain't seen too many. I done seen way more $40,000, $50,000 consecutive Frenchies than I done seen bullies. You know what I'm saying? Like you got certain breeders that when they pop out, niggas gonna buy whatever they got and they gonna pay whatever they asking for. But that's just certain breeders. But goddamn, like with the Frenchies, man, you got top, you got mid level, and even the lower level niggas still gonna see like six figures a year. You know what I'm saying? Even on the lowest tier, and if they doing it right and they consistently producing, you know what I'm saying? Because even if you selling your dogs for $5,000, shit, if you have a six piece and they all survive, that's a 30 ball. You know what I'm saying?
For
And
sure.
if you having several litters throughout the year, even if you have three litters, that's 90,000. You know what I'm saying? If you have six puppies every litter, some of them might be more, some of them might be less, but you damn near, if not touching a six figures a year annually, you right there knocking on the door. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. I want to do that because I already got to take. It's a lot of my time already to do this, and I ain't gonna lie, I did not have no idea that this shit was as much work as it was when I first thought about getting into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking, okay, I'm gonna have me some dogs. Goddamn, them bitches self-sufficient, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna goddamn get me some money later on down the line. Boy, no.
So
Nah,
let's tap in on that.
man.
How much work do people gotta put in with these Frenchies, man?
All right, so right now, all my puppies are past the danger zone. They at least 8 or 9 weeks or older. So thank God for that. My work is done for the most part, aside from cleaning up after them and feeding them, and you know what I'm saying, making them make sure they make their vet visits and shit like that. So I got about a cool month or two grace period before it's crunch time again, because I got 2, 3 more bitches about to get ready to come right in the heat, but right behind each other.
Okay.
So I just had 3 litters back to back, and I ain't sleep for 3 months, like. Cause I had one litter the first 4, 5 weeks. I'm every 2 hours to every 3 hours. I'm whelping puppies. Then as soon as I get them puppies to where they can last about a good 4 hours, they good. Now the next litter done came, and now I'm right back to square one. And I just had this shit happen to me back to back. I had puppies in July, I had puppies in August, and I had puppies in September. So I just went through 3 months of not being able to leave the house. If I leave the house, I gotta go down the street and back. You know what I'm saying? A quick bank run or something like that. I can't move. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't trust. I don't invested so much money in these dogs. I don't trust nobody else to do this shit for me. You know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying? So I gotta really do it myself. Even when you paying somebody to do it, they puppies. They don't give a fuck if these motherfuckers live or die. You know what I'm saying? They already getting their money every week,
For sure.
so they gonna get paid regardless. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when it's not your shit, you ain't gonna take care of it as much. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit mine. I'm the one paying all this money. I'm the one doing all this work. I'm finna stand over these puppies every 2 hours. I'm finna make sure they get fed. And
For
so
sure.
that shit is a lot of work, man. Especially when you not used to being. I'm not no physical labor ass nigga. I never been. You know what I'm saying? I always been outside the box. You feel me? Paper wise, I always got my money as easy as possible. You know what I'm saying? So this shit manual labor, like cleaning up after these motherfuckers and got feeding them And then like now this is the living, breathing thing too. So now it's just like I ain't no heartless motherfucker. I want to make sure they healthy. I want to make sure they thriving and striving. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that shit take a lot out you, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't prepared for it, like I wasn't prepared, I didn't even know that it took this much work to do it. You know what I'm saying? I just thought I was gonna get me a bag every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? When she had these puppies, every 6 months I'm gonna get me a bag. Nah, it don't work like that.
So let's go into depth, like on the, like, have you do you perform AIs or surgicals and stuff like that?
Okay,
Progesterone tests and stuff like that.
so I'm just now learning how to do all that now. Like I had to really. I'm the type of nigga. Like I say, I'm hands on. I'm a hands on learner. I'm gonna pay you the first time to do it. I'm gonna just sit there and watch you until I can do it. So that's what I had to do. I did that with the whelping first. Like I said, I moved somebody in my house for a month. My first litter. You know what I'm saying? I moved them in my house. I got them. I was side by side with their ass. Really the whole process. So really longer than a month. But after that, every litter I had after that, I whelped them myself. Now, my next move is I'm about to get me my own PG test.
Yeah,
Cause I ain't
your own PD
that
testing.
shit add up, man. I got one bitch that I had to have over 5 PG tests on because she wouldn't spike. She was taking forever to spike. You know what I'm saying? And you know, them shit's $200 a pop, you know what I'm saying? Or at least even if you're paying like another breeder to come doing, I think my boy JD with Dan down the kennels, I think he do it for like 90 or 120, somewhere around there. It's cheaper than the vet, but at the same time, this shit add up if you're doing it 4 or 5 times. You know what I'm saying? I'll never do that again. I'm gonna buy my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy it. And then I did a breeding with I got a co-own. So I did a breeding with the stud owner of the we own the bitch together, but he owned the stud. I did that breeding, and thank God he had his own progesterone machine because he tells me that he done progesterone tested this bitch 20 times and she done had a split heat, so she never spiked. You know what I'm saying? She went all the way out of she never spiked, and then she went all the way back out of heat. So he said she had a split heat. So goddamn, like that her alone paid for his whole machine. You know what I'm saying? Made it worth him having his whole machine. I'd never go through that. I'd never pay a nigga 20 times to do some shit. I'm finna learn. I know how to run the machine. I just I'm still learning how to draw the blood though. I ain't comfortable poking the dog yet. But as soon as I get comfortable doing that, I'm running all my own PG. The AI shit is pretty fairly simple. The TCI shit is a little bit more tricky. I don't watched it once. I done did 3 TCIs before, but only I took them to the vet 2 times. And one time I had a breeder, Blue, shout out to my homie over there, Blue Cloud Reproduction. He did the TCI on one of my bitches before, and I watched him do it. You know what I'm saying? But even he was telling me like, you know what I'm saying, like you really got to know what you're doing when you digging that far into the dog because you don't want to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, before this year, before next year, this time, I guarantee I know how to do all that shit. And I'm actually in the process. I'm brainstorming. I'm about to open up a repro clinic here in Atlanta because it's only one reproduction clinic really in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And it's way in Alpharetta. It's Hamby Road. All the breeders go there pretty much because they're the only ones that specialize in dog reproduction. We got plenty of veterinarians and plenty of animal hospitals, but they don't do nothing with nothing that got to do with dog reproduction. They don't do. Only thing they'll do is emergency C-section, and your dog got to pretty much be breeching in order for them to even operate on your dog. Even if she like going into labor, they ain't gonna touch her. She got to breech. You know what I'm saying? So that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? If you dealing with Frenchies, you know they're a sensitive breed. Them puppies start coming out. Yeah, they might kill her and the puppies. You know what I'm saying? So
For
it's
sure,
only one in Atlanta, so I'm about to get ready to open up my own. You feel me?
for sure. So have you dealt with any, like, how can I say this? There's been certain areas where people been getting turned away by the vets because they don't want to do reproduction or just a reproduction assistance with the American Bully breed or bull breeds.
Yeah, I haven't been turned away because, like I said, we got Henry Road Animal Hospital here in Atlanta. They do it all, and then but they pricey too. The woo, you gonna spend a bag fucking with them for, and they know it. They know they got a monopoly on the game because ain't nobody else doing it. Nobody else got that. You know what I'm saying? But also, if you feel like driving, if you can drive to Alabama and go to Walking on the Moon, I actually did one C-section there. Saved me about a good $800. However, it was a 2 hour drive. You know what I'm saying?
But
Two
that's worth
hours
seven
there.
hundred dollars though.
Yeah, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. You know what I'm saying? So 4 hours of my time, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of rather spend the 700. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me though, because I got a lot of money, but I ain't got a lot of time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So 4 hours, 4 hours out of my day, that's just 4 hours in travel time. That ain't even counting how long it take while I'm out there with them. So let's just say roughly 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours of my day. I done missed a lot of money here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So it just was more cost effective for me to just go ahead and just drive up there to Hamby and just let them just pay them a little extra goddamn 600 and just let them do the C-section right here in my own backyard. But I did try them out once. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it was cheaper. They did do good work. You know what I'm saying? But I just would rather, unless I send somebody else, like, hey, baby, you go take the dog today. I ain't going out there to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Now I send somebody else, and then it's a win-win for me. You feel me?
For
But
sure.
if I
But
gotta
then
take them,
you still
I'm a,
gotta pay somebody else to take them, so you still losing
I
money.
mean, if I get like my girl or somebody to take them for me, then I ain't gotta pay nothing. But still, like
It's still time consuming.
it's still time. It's gonna be time consuming for her. But you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm gonna be able to do what I need to do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
My
So you say you in Atlanta, so that's the new mecca of hip hop. So I don't know if you want to drop name, but I know you had a couple big tired individuals come get some dubs from you.
Man, I know everybody. I came from music first. You know what I'm saying. Before I started real
Okay.
estate, before I started anything, I was in the music industry. You know what I'm saying. I know everybody. All your favorite rappers from here, I know them all. You know what I'm saying. So it just at the end of the day, when you branching off and you doing new things, you want to kind of prove yourself to be that Nick. Like me, for example, I got a lot of relationships that I really could be using that I ain't using them yet because I don't want it. I don't want my foundation to be based off of another person cosign. You know what I'm saying?
for
I want it to
sure,
be based off of my work ethic, what I did for the breed, and how I push the culture forward. You dig what I'm saying?
for sure.
So I got, man, like I say, man, if you name it. He from Atlanta. He rap 9 times out of 10. I know him. I sat in the room with him. I don't, I may have worked with him. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm trying to establish myself aside of all that in this dog world because one thing I know about this anything, killers respect killers. You know what I'm saying? A breeder ain't gonna respect, even though not that I really give a fuck about the next person, what they think about me or their opinion. But when you doing something, you want the respect of your peers. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want breeders to know me as, oh, that's who sold his dog to so and so. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I
right,
want
right,
to
right,
I
right.
want a breeder to know, oh, that's home. He got that shit over there in his yard. You know what I'm saying? Fuck
Right.
who he done
That
sold a
that young
dog.
bull,
Fuck
that
fuck who he know. He got that shit over there. You know what I'm
young bull
saying?
over there working. You feel me?
He working. You know what I'm saying? So I want my respect like that. I want my flowers from the contributions that I done gave to the game. Cause all that other shit is easy. It ain't nothing like for me. I got rappers on speed dial. It ain't nothing for me to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? But
Word.
I don't want it built off that. I want it built off of the work that I don't put in. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for
What's
sure.
up? What's up?
So, in the next 5 to 10 years, where do you setting your vision at?
Man, I wanna be known as one of the ones, you know what I'm saying? One of the ones who really push the breed forward, who really made contributions to the breed, you know what I'm saying? Anything I don't half ass nothing I do. That's you know what I'm saying? Like with real estate, when I'm in my real estate mode, I want the best properties. I wanna be known in that realm for having the best or oh home. One thing about it, he owned XYZ. You know what I'm saying? Oh, every time I'm looking at a listing, his company is his company is somewhere in the play. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that with everything that I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it's
the next
chestnut
5 to 10,
checkers.
yeah, facts. It's a marathon, not a sprint, man. It's chestnut checkers. You know what I'm saying? Everything I'm
Yeah,
doing,
yeah,
I'm playing for the long haul. I'm playing for longevity. I'm playing make my name iconic. That's why all my companies up under the same name. I got Prestigious Realty Group LLC, Prestigious Capital Investments LLC, Prestigious Luxury Kennels LLC. It's like everything. When my name gonna be it's uniformity. You know what I'm saying? Get you
yeah.
used to seeing the
You
name.
capitalizing. You doing
It's the
monopoly.
brand. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's the brand. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it in y'all face. Everywhere you turn, you're gonna see prestigious something.
Yeah,
You know
they're
what I'm
gonna be like, "What's
saying?
prestigious luxury, man? I'm seeing this shit
Yeah.
everywhere."
Seeing this shit everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Like, so boom, that I'm just gonna keep it in their face. And whether it be real estate, whether it be the trucking, I'm about to get ready to get an 18 wheeler too. So right now I'm building a spa up there in Sandy Springs. Like I'm having several different motions, but it's all tied in up under the same brand. You know what I'm saying?
And you
Word.
out there working. You working.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's a,
right.
that's a that's a that's a wonderful strategy, bro. Salute to that, bro. Um, so what's something you would tell the shorties right now that's trying to get into the game?
Do your research and be ready to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I came in the game, I was under the impression that this shit was gonna be easy and it was gonna be lucrative, you know what I'm saying? Quick, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm gonna buy me a dog, I'm gonna get rich. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You feel me? It's a lot goes to breeding dogs, but it's also a lot that goes to selling dogs. Even after you done produced your litter, you still got to get them off. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And so that's what I'm learning now. It's like, okay, now I need to know, how do you sell these motherfuckers when you got them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So boom, so now I'm going through the whole, it's like me personally, I don't went as far as I got a whole PR firm that I'm working with now, this, you know what I'm saying, for marketing and promotion and shit like that. I'm kind of attacking it the same way it's like with the music industry, you know what I'm saying? It's like in order for you to sell the product, you got to put the product in their face, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that is, marketing and promotion. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
So the same way that you would invest in marketing and promotion with any other business that you're trying to sell, I'm attacking it the same way with the dogs. You know what I'm saying?
for sure,
So it's
for
just
sure.
I'm gonna keep it in their face, and whoever is interested out of all the millions of people that see it, whoever interested gonna call and they're gonna inquire about it. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, it's just supply and demand.
Yeah. So pretty much what you saying that right there. What? How much? How much do you put in? Like, say, all right, when you're doing a promotion ad or something like that. Like, what is your best platforms where that works for you?
Well, I would have to see like right now I'm doing the first. So what I did, like I said, I hired a PR. So that's XYZ per month. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say rough ball figure $3,500 a month, 5,500, $6,500 a month, something like that. Okay. From then, what they're gonna do is they're gonna tap in, they're gonna spread all their resources around, and then they're gonna give you the analytics that like you do it in campaigns. So like you can do a 30-day campaign, 60-day, 90-day campaign. Usually it'll be like quarterly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing a 90-day campaign, which will be quarterly. So what they do is you pay them the money, they tell you where they allocating funds towards this XYZ, whatever it is that they using to promote. And then 30 days, every month they giving you your analytics of where the most traction came from, where the most, you know what I'm saying, where the most inquiries came from. And then you just focus. You focus on where you're getting the most uh
The traffic. Most
your
traffic.
most traffic. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna focus on that. So then you do a focused campaign where it zeroes in on just that, just those people. You touching those people that are already interested in what you got going on. And you build from there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
That's
up.
that's what's up. That's what's up, fam.
So I have to
So
let y'all know, like, you know what I'm saying, in a few months, I have to let y'all know, okay, did that get me anywhere? You know what I'm saying? I could hit y'all in a few months and be like, hey, all three of my litters gone. Or I could be like, hey, man, that shit wasn't hitting on nothing, man. Don't waste your money. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right,
I keep
right,
y'all posted. Yeah.
right. That's what's up. That's what's good. I think
so
I'm
how,
gonna. I think I'm gonna be done breeding until I get me some land. I ain't done.
Till you get you some what?
Some land. I'm done. I'm
Oh,
done
some
breeding.
land?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
done.
man. That's another thing, too. It make it hard. Like, when you like say some people might be in apartments, some people might be in condos and shit like that. Some people might be renting a house like when you don't own the property, it become hard when you got a lot of dogs, cause like I done ran into several different problems, you know, cause so I got my dogs split up in different houses, like different girls I might talk to, like, hey man, you got, in order to talk to me, you gotta hold down 2 or 3 of these dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like we
My
ain't doing
boy
no,
serious.
hey, we ain't doing no free kicking it, man. We ain't doing no free kicking it,
You
man.
gotta benefit me, you feel
You
me?
gonna serve a purpose around here, man. You
That's
wanna
real
kick it with a
talk. That's real
king, you know
talk.
what I'm saying? You gotta help the empire. So it's like, all right, well, you keep you a couple dollars over there, you know what I'm saying? But if they might be getting complaints, like I don't have my neighbor tell the HOA on me. Talking about, oh, he's breeding dogs, you know what I'm saying? They
Whoa.
came and inspected. Thank God there wasn't no dogs over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, stupid. My dogs don't live with me. But you know what I'm saying? But still, you never know. Like, you know, folks be hating and shit. So, and the crazy thing is, like, home, he just seen my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like coming and going, he just seen my shirt. He was like, oh, he's a dog breeder. You know, these folks be PETA. These folks be
Yeah.
goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You know, undercover
Yeah.
haters. So it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
tree
he done sick.
huggers.
Yeah, he done sick the boys on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, there ain't no dogs over here, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got certain properties for that. You feel me? So it's just like,
So how much
you,
how much do you think it runs you a month to feed all the dogs? Just on
man, I don't even know.
feed
I ain't gonna
alone.
tell you no lie. I don't even count that shit, to be honest. It's because it's like, what you gonna do? Not feed them? So,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, like I could tell you like what I spend on them roughly annually because I see that big ass fucking number looking at me every time I go on my bank account. You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you like what I spend per week on dog food because I buy dog food as I need it. And
Okay.
whenever the fuck I need it, I'm gonna buy it. I ain't gonna not buy it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Work.
like I don't even know what a bag of dog food really costs because I buy 2, 3 of them at a time just so I ain't gotta go back next week. So, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like, I would have to go through my shit and really, you know, I know y'all ain't finna sit there and wait on me to do all that. So,
Word.
I don't
Word.
even know, man. All I can tell you is these motherfuckers expensive. They sensitive as hell. They bougie. Like, they a pain in the ass, but I love them. I love them. Like, even, I don't care if they sell or don't sell, because at this point now, I really love the dogs. You know what I'm saying? And this
For
coming
sure.
from a nigga that don't even like dogs. Like, I'm really slick allergic to dogs. I sneeze around these bitches. So it's
Damn.
like I gotta take Zyrtec or Allegra some every day. Claritin. I gotta alternate my fucking allergy medicine every month. You know what I'm saying? So because my body getting so immune to it. But like I gotta take medicine to be around these damn dogs. But they just show you know what I'm saying? Like I love this shit. You know.
Yeah.
I say it keep me out. It keep me out the street. It keep me in the house. Keep me out these nigga way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about nigga hating on me, none of that. Cause I don't be outside. I be whelping. Or I be fucking with the
Mhm.
puppies. You know what I'm saying? Like they a lot of work. Like nigga be from the time I wake up in the morning, really to the time I go to bed, I be fucking with these dogs. Like I even had my son, my 7-year-old son. He said, "Man, sometimes I think you like these dogs more than me." And I was like, what? Like I had to tell him, like, nigga, I'm doing this for you. What you think? Like, no, I don't like these dogs more than you, boy. I love you, but
Yeah,
I'm doing
man.
this shit for you.
Yeah,
I'm doing this so
this
you
is
so you will have you some. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
generational wealth for you. You feel me? For my
Yeah,
grandkids
facts.
later down the line.
But that just show you how much I be fucking with these dogs. My own kid think that I like these dogs more than him. Like,
Hey, nah, that ain't the first time I heard something like that, man. I didn't heard that shit from wifey before, man.
yeah, yeah. She said you like the dogs more than me. No, I'm trying to make sure we good. Like,
Yeah, I'm building an empire. You feel me?
man,
This
facts,
is what
man.
it's about. You feel me? And
But you
this is
know,
something happened to me today. You feel me? This is getting left behind for y'all. Y'all gotta carry this on.
right, and you know everything, all great things. You know what I'm saying? All great thinkers, great minds, great entrepreneurs, motherfuckers. That's at the top of whatever they doing. They've had the similar experience with family and stuff. Because you know, family don't really see your vision like you see it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They don't believe that shit until it's rolling, it's popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
even when I first
I'm still in
started,
the
when I
beginning
first started,
stages.
when I first started back in 2015, and I was getting dogs and bringing them home, bro. Before I graduated from high school and shit like that, bro. Mom was like, "What are you doing with these dogs, bro? Like, why are you bringing these dogs here?"
Yeah,
Type shit. You feel me? And I had to get rid of certain dogs. You feel me? But certain dogs,
yeah.
I make sure I sat that dog somewhere where I can always come back and utilize it.
Right. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. You know,
I get
it take people time. You know, people don't believe till they see it. You got to
yeah. You
do it
gotta
first.
you gotta you gotta show them
You know what
better.
I'm
You can tell
saying?
them.
Definitely, you got to show them better than you can tell them, and then that's when it's all. I always believed in you. Yeah, all right, but you know,
Yeah, that shit be sound like some bullshit when that shit come out their
yeah,
mouth. uh,
That's what people said when we first started this. Man, we're gonna do nothing but dog interviews. We're gonna interview everybody that got dogs that breed up. Man, y'all ain't gonna get nowhere. I'm like, all right, whatever. We're gonna keep doing it. And once it pop,
man. Yeah, what
they gonna be on our line.
you
But
gotta
guess what?
keep popping it, man.
It's
You
gonna
gotta
be too
keep
late.
popping it.
consistent.
It's gonna be too late by the
It's
time they
definitely
jump on
about
the line. You
exactly. Then
feel
they're
me?
gonna be trying to pay you for an interview. Hey, man,
Nope.
interview me, man. I got a dog now. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying?
You
Yep.
did. You
Yeah.
Yep.
did thinking 6 feet under. You're not on my level.
No more. It don't matter
Nah,
no
for
more.
real. Nah, for real.
Everything though. So, all right. What when you first started out, bro? What even like gave you the idea? Oh, I should go. I should get into these dogs.
Man, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I had a partner that he did music too. He was in the music industry when I met him. But this motherfucker was making like drug dealer money off dogs. And at the time, you know, like I'm in the street at the time too. So it's just like, man, you made what off that dog? You said a nigga paid
Mhm.
you $15,000 for some sperm? Like in my mind, I'm like, I can't even fathom that shit. So I was like, man, shit, I might have to see what's up. He was fucking with English bullies at the time.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
You mean
so that was back when I think he was
English
selling like a
English
puppy for
bulldogs?
30,000. It was like English bullies, like the Georgia Bulldog mascot type motherfucker.
Yeah, you talking about the English
So
bulldogs?
yeah. So he was selling them, and this nigga was getting like 15, 20, 30,000 for these damn dogs. And it was like, God damn, that dog cost that much. In my mind, I couldn't see paying that much money for an animal because I'm like, man, look, this brick fell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I can't believe,
I
I
ain't
couldn't
doing that.
believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? I
He's
ain't
like,
doing
this
that.
motherfucker better really make me some money.
But nah, I couldn't grasp it at first. So then, you know, he kept on talking to me. So long story short, I ended up investing like 15,000 in one of his litters. But the shit ain't go right. Like the litter died or some shit like that. And I was just like, man, you know how street niggas is. Like, when you try to do
Yeah,
some
like
legit shit,
you played me, my nigga.
you try to do some legit shit one time, that shit don't go how it's supposed to go. Fuck that. I'm back to the basics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that shit happened. I was just like, man, fuck them dogs, man. I'm finna get it how I live. So anyway, fast forward, that probably was like 2015, 2016. Fast forward, 2019, I had another partner goddamn that was fucking with the Frenchies, and he was just starting. And he was just telling me, man, like these dogs be costing like 10,000. I'm like, yeah, man, I ain't with that dog shit though. And goddamn, he just kept on screaming like, man, kept on, whoop, man, these dogs, man, I'm telling you, man, these dogs, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, man. So I started looking into it. So I started doing like little inquiries, like, hey, what you send me this puppy for? Woo, woo, woo. Niggas is quoting me like 10s, 15, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, God damn, niggas is really charging this much for a damn dog. I gotta get
Mhm.
me some of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's what made me jump in. I was just like, all right, I done asked like 10 different breeders how much they want for their puppies, and they all saying the same thing. Like a 10. That was when the Frenchie was like damn near $10,000 minimum. A good one. You know what I'm saying? Like some quality shit. Niggas wasn't going up under 10,000. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
Mhm.
damn, imagine if you got 6, 7 of these motherfuckers, nigga, that's a 70 ball. Like,
You
and
good.
so in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm finna fuck with this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
shit, that what got me got down started, and I was just like, then it was the perfect time because we was already stuck in the house. It was COVID. I was doing real estate at the time, and we couldn't get all the offices was closed. So like even if you was able to buy a property, you couldn't do no new construction on it because you couldn't get the permits because all the permit offices was closed. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that shit, I was on standstill. Like fuck it, I'm like, you know what, goddamn. They had just started opening shit up, and you know, lumber prices was fucking through the roof. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this is right after COVID, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is just starting back to come outside. Everything is inflated. So I'm like, man, I'm finna put a pause on this. Oh, then on top of that, you couldn't buy no prop. Every property was you had to ask for like 30% over market price, over asking price to fucking secure a property. So in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm not paying. Me, the street nigga in me can't respect getting taxed that much. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I
Yeah.
know this shit costs $100,000, but you trying to charge me 150? My nigga, I understand you putting your cap on it. I'll pay $120, but I ain't paying $150. You feel me?
Right.
So it was like that to me. Like the real estate, I was like, man, you know what? I'm a chill till the market get back right. Because right now, y'all niggas taxing, y'all ain't finna do me like that. So that when I was just like, fuck it, I'm finna buy me a dog, man. Really, like, I'm the type of person, when I make my mind up that I'm gonna do something, I just pull the trigger. Like, I ain't finna keep going back and forth, all right,
Do
this
you
what I'm finna
notice
do.
that?
Fuck it.
Do you notice that same thing with the market right now, like with the real estate?
No, actually, the real estate market is getting back right, and now the dog market is going down. So it's just like this shit is alternating. So like the dog market now niggas is selling full visual fluffies for like 7 to 12,000. They might not be super duper quality, but the fact that you can get your hands on them that easily now, like when I first seen the fluffy, them bitches was starting off at 20, 30,000. Well, really, it was like
Okay.
starting off at 30 because Isabella was starting off at 20. You couldn't get an Isabella for less than 20,000. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So it's like now with the market, so many different, it's been a rush of different new breeders in, and they got all these dogs, and it's a lot of dogs on the ground. You got a lot of options. So a lot of these dogs that used to cost 15, 20, $30,000, now they cost 5, 10, $15,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's like cool. But on the other hand, the real estate market, properties that were inflated, you know what I'm saying, they
Went
coming back
down.
down. So the market is correcting itself. So now I'm right back fucking with the real estate. But I still got all my foundation dogs. So it's like I got litters, I got puppies on the ground. But I ain't gonna lie, I might end up keeping a lot of these puppies because I ain't going up under a certain price. All this goddamn sleepless nights, I don't give a fuck, goddamn, if everybody's selling their dogs for 2,200. Goddamn it, you won't get down one of mine for that much. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Word.
Right.
So shit, I just ain't going for it. So I
You
sit.
set your
I got
value.
the
You feel me?
luxury. Yeah, but I got the luxury to where I don't have to sell every puppy. I don't. You know what I'm saying? That whether I sell every puppy or no puppies, it ain't gonna make or break what I got going on because I got my eggs in a lot of different baskets. So the same way how I put the real estate on standstill, and started focusing on the dogs. When the dog shit slowed down, I just went to focusing on whatever's moving fast. Like the good thing about the dogs is as long as you got them, you always got some money. You know what I'm saying?
For
Long
sure.
as I got these motherfuckers, I always got some money. Even if I just say fuck it, I'm gonna let all these bitches go for 5 flat. You know what I'm saying? Come on, get Black Friday sale, goddamn 5,000 flat, man. You can get any dog on my yard. I can always do that if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? They'll sell, but it's just like it's just all about what's of value to you and what you want to do. Like right now, I'd rather hold the dog than let a nigga get it for less than what it really deserved. Like all the work that I done put in, and the nigga ain't cut me no slack.
All the dogs is
When
gonna
I
do it's gonna
when I
get
was
more
buying when I
expensive. The
was buying
older
my
it get,
dogs, nigga was tearing my head off. You feel me? So
the older
shit,
the
I
dog
ain't cutting
get,
no nigga no slack.
the older the dog get, the more expensive it gets.
Exactly. So I ain't even tripping. You feel me? I'd rather wait. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the luxury to be able to wait. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't hurting for no money. So it's
That's a
just like,
blessing.
man, I'd rather
That's
do
a
it like
blessing.
that. Then I ain't gonna never move from a position of desperation though. You know what I'm saying?
Word, word, word.
Nah.
Blessing.
So with the just like how you were saying with the overpopulation, the more breeders getting into the game, what what really think makes you think that the market is like the way it is right now? Like going into full depth about that. Like how do you
Um,
feel about
I'm gonna tell you.
the
I'm gonna tell you. So every market, no matter what it is, it's gonna fluctuate. You know what I'm saying? If we talking the streets, you already know coke prices go up and down. If we talking real estate, the property values go up and down. If we talking dogs, the price of these dogs go up and down. They fluctuate. That's anything, man. You go to Walmart, apples might be goddamn $5 a pound today, and tomorrow they might be $6 a pound. You know what I'm saying? Milk might be $5 a gallon. Tomorrow it might be $6. Gas might be goddamn $2 a gallon. Next year it might be $6 a gallon. You know what I'm saying? Every market fluctuates. You just gotta ride the storm. And the thing with a lot of these new breeders that's coming in is a lot of these niggas ain't gonna be able to weigh out no damn storm. You know what I'm saying? So even though they coming in and they kind of fucking up the market by lowballing the price because they're trying to dump these puppies, at the end of the day, they're not going to last because they're
Right.
not going to keep on cleaning up shit every day and they ain't making no money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Big
I can
facts.
clean up shit every day, and if I don't make no money for a whole year, it ain't gonna make or break me. You know what I'm saying? And then when the tables turn next year, I'ma still have all my work. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just sell them then at a premium. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, excuse me, if you ain't got no patience, it don't matter what you do, you ain't gonna get no money because ain't nothing built overnight. You know what I'm saying? Even the easiest thing to do, which is go out and sell drugs, nigga, that's the easiest thing to do, pretty much. That's a nigga go-to when a nigga ain't got nothing. But guess what? That shit don't take overnight. You don't go from selling nicks to bricks overnight. That
Hell
shit take a
no.
lot of work. That shit take a lot of risks, a lot of head bumping. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of danger. That
A
shit
lot
take a
of
lot of
sleepless
shit before
nights
you.
in itself.
A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of
Hell
paranoia.
yeah.
That shit take a lot of shit to get to the point to where you moving 50, 60 bricks a month. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it don't matter what you choose to do. It don't matter what you do. You're gonna have to still stay down. You ain't gonna get nothing goddamn for no work. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
patience.
gotta
Patience is
always
it.
you gotta have patience and you gotta put in work. It don't matter what you decide you want to do in life. You got to do that. If you ain't willing to do both of them two things, you're probably not gonna be successful at nothing that you do.
Word. You gotta put
Big,
that work in. You gotta be patient. Word.
big fat.
Because nothing good comes from somebody that does it the fast way. Nothing good comes from it.
Yeah, man, even if it be fast, it ain't gonna last. You
Hell
could
no.
be one of them lucky. You could be one of them lucky ass niggas that catch a break and then just come up out of nowhere. But you ain't gonna be able to maintain it. You ain't gonna be able to keep it.
You
Word.
don't know how. You ain't never worked for it, so
You ain't never worked for it.
you don't know how to keep it. You never, you know what I mean, you never went without. So you like, oh yeah, such and such give me 100,000. All right, so next time I don't got no money, I'm gonna go back to him and
I'm gonna
see if
go
I can
back and ask exactly. It
can I
don't
get
work like that.
50,000. You know what I mean? If you
Yep.
don't work for it, you don't understand the value of it. That's how I
That's a
look at
fact.
it.
That's a
That's why I
fact.
said. That's why I said, man, I done a breeding. Like I said, my first time was I jumped into the game right before COVID. I always had dogs, but I never bred the dogs. I never breed dogs.
Right.
I jumped into it and I learned. I said, oh hell no, this is more than what I signed up for. Hold up,
Right,
hold
right. I
up.
wasn't trying to do all this now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what? Every 2 hours? No, I wasn't trying to do no every 2 hours. Hell no. What?
Man,
No, I
man,
thought
that shit
put mother
hurt.
dog in there and she take care of him. No. You gotta watch out for her smothering the puppies. You gotta watch out for swallowing the puppies. When she get
Right.
tired of the puppies being on and she might get irritated and bite the puppies and kill the puppies.
Bite them.
You gotta watch out for
Facts.
all types of shit. So
Facts.
it's not no easy job. Oh, the dog had puppies. All right, they be good. No, it's not easy, man. If you don't
Man,
know what you know,
that whelping will make or break your ass.
big.
Sure. For sure. It for surely will, man. Like I had to. My last litter, I had to do a hard call on the puppy, just because the first week I had to bottle feed that pup, and all the other pups surpassed that puppy. And he wasn't growing. He was just looking the same, man. And
Man, I'm
I didn't
telling
want
you.
to give that out to nobody in the community. Either it was gonna be a pet home or whatever. So I did the right thing, and I went and called the puppy, man. And
Right,
that's what
right.
it was.
Yeah, man. I had one like that, man. I had one like that with my whole my the last note I just had. That motherfucker just was not thriving. None of that. And the motherfucker was nursing like everybody else and everything. And just motherfucker was not growing. And then it got to a point where he wouldn't nurse. You know what I'm saying? Then it wouldn't nurse. I had to tube
That's when
feed
I
him.
knew something was wrong.
Yeah. So then I take him to the vet, and they was just like, man, the blood sugar low. They give him glucose and a couple more things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm telling them the whole step by step. And then another thing with these Frenchie puppies, you got to be paying attention to the signs because they decline like that. They could be perfectly fine today, and later on that night start getting sick. But if you don't start treating them right then when they first started getting sick, by the next day, by the next morning or midday, they already too far gone. You can't even do nothing with them. You can take them to the emergency vet. That's gonna be a good $400-500 trip minimum just to walk in that motherfucker and then do all the tests. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna ask you one or two things. Hey man, you want to hospitalize them? That's gonna be about $1,200 a day, or you want to take them back home with you and see how he feel. And no matter which one you choose, 9 times out of 10 the puppy's still gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Even if you hospitalize them, they know this puppy gonna die. They just want to get that little extra $1,200 up out of your ass. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course. That's
Because I done
money.
did it. I'm telling you because I done did it. You feel me?
That's
And they gonna
I'm
money.
get
thinking,
you.
oh damn, yeah,
They
I'd
gonna
rather
get
you
you.
stay. I mean, in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'd rather you stay with the doctors. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they're gonna give you that round the clock clear. They
No,
know this
all they
goddamn
did
puppy
was put
dead.
them in the
They know
cage.
this man, they know this puppy gonna die. They
They
just
know
want that
exactly what
extra
they doing.
paper. You know what I'm saying?
They know
So my
exactly what
dumb
they doing.
ass, at first, I just paid the money because that's the downside of having too much money sometimes is you just paying whatever the fuck a nigga saying something costs. Especially when you
Yeah,
don't got no you it's one thing to have money, but it's another thing to have resources like knowledge, experience, shit like that. You can have knowledge and experience, and you don't have to have no money. You can get some money. But if you got money, but you ain't got no knowledge and experience, you're gonna run through your money. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So it's gotta be evenly distributed. So like with me coming in at first in the friendship game is I just had a lot of money. I ain't have no experience. I ain't have no knowledge.
Stop biting
So
that
I had to
hole.
I had to get up under the motherfuckers with experience and knowledge by what? Spending money with them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I had to spend money with niggas to get next to niggas to be able to understand how to do this shit properly. You know what I'm saying? So
For
a
sure.
lot of the shit that I learned fast because I had a lot of money to spend. Goddamn, it cost me $200,000-300,000 to goddamn to kind of skip ahead of the line and be like when I tell niggas that I've been breeding not even 2 years yet, niggas don't believe it because of how much I know about the breed. You know what I'm saying? But what niggas don't understand is the only reason why I know all this shit is because I done went through all this shit real fast because I had a lot of paper to play with in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So I learned faster because I spent more. You know what I'm saying? And it's a gift and a curse. It's like in my mind, I'm like, damn, I could have saved a lot of money if a nigga just would have pulled my coat sooner. But a nigga ain't gonna pull your coat like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fuck with their campaign in order for them to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Exactly.
I had to learn out that goddamn out the wallet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it's just like, but
nigga
now I
want you
know
to
what to do.
invest.
I'm like, I'm damn near a veterinarian with this shit now. Like, goddamn, I be nursing my own goddamn puppies and shit when they get sick. Like I know how to tube feed. I know anything with that whelping. I know how to do. I know how to administer medication. All that shit. I know how to diagnose they motherfucking ass now because I done seen it. A lot of the shit that be going on with these dogs. It's a cycle of all the same shit. So
Yeah.
if you done had a puppy experience this symptom, you might not have known it the first time, but after you see 2, 3 puppies go through this shit and you done went to the vet 2, 3 times and they done told you, now you know what to look for, and now you know, oh damn, this puppy got this. I know exactly how to treat this puppy because I remember when my last puppy had that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it took a lot of goddamn fucking growing pains and a lot of money, but now I'm comfortable to where I know exactly what to do. You know what I'm saying? And when I catch the signs early, a lot of my puppies I've been fortunate enough to goddamn save their ass before they got too bad.
So with it being like coccidia out there, giardia, like what's some of the symptoms that you'll come across to diagnose that puppy and to know what is what? Like is is
Um,
parvo and stuff like
man,
that.
you looking at runny stool, anything, you know what I'm saying? When you seeing that runny stool, when you seeing the crust around their eyelids and shit, and crust around their nose, 9 times out of 10, that's an infection, some type of infection. You got several different antibiotics that you can give them. You can give them amoxicillin, you can give them cephalexin, or however you pronounce that shit. Um, what else you can use? What's the other one? It's like 3 different infection medications, goddamn.
Are they all
Uh,
antibiotics?
yeah, all different antibiotics, you know what I'm saying? But like for example, you might have like 500 milligrams. You gotta know like how to dose the puppy too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like for example, if I had a dog that had an infection and they gave me amoxicillin, for example. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a better example. So, say for instance, I had a dog and they gave me 500 milligrams of cephalexin.
Yeah.
That's an antibiotic. All right. So this prescription was for a dog, an adult dog that may weigh 20 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
My puppy weigh They gave me a 500 milligrams for that 20-pound dog. My puppy might weigh 2 pounds. You got to do the math. You gotta goddamn add up. You got to divide how many milligrams per ounce that this puppy can handle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like once you do the math on that, then you got to learn. You got to see how you need to administer it. With them pills right there is capsules. So you open them up and you got the powder.
Okay.
So I take say a bottle, like a 16-ounce bottle of water, and I'll pour a cap full of puppy light, which is like electrolytes to keep your puppy hydrated. I'll pour that in there, and I might take one 500 milligram capsule. For every ounce that's in this bottle, I can know how many milligrams of this fucking powder
Mm-hmm.
is spread throughout the.
Somebody must have
Somebody
called.
was calling me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So goddamn. So I put one capsule in there, shake that bitch up good. Mic check.
Yeah, they it's about that time they own you.
Yeah, they own me.
And if it goes out and you see that your screen's black, just go all the way out and come back in.
Right. Okay. But yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I pour it in the bottle. I got the electrolytes in there, and then I got the medicine in there, and I shake it up. Then I'll take the syringe and I'll take out a certain milliliters. I might take out 1, 2, 3, like 3 milliliters, depending on the puppy size, and just and tube feed the puppy. You know what I'm saying? And I'll work off that same bottle. I'll probably do it like every 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? Just slowly injecting the medicine into their stomach, you know what I'm saying? And as time is going on, the puppy start getting better, you know what I'm saying? But it took for me to just think outside of the box, like, okay, I know that XYZ equals infection. What treats infection? Antibiotics. Now, what antibiotics? How much of it? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I wouldn't have known none of that shit if I wouldn't have went to the vet 3-4 times from 3-4 different dogs or 3-4 different puppies for this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? And then I also was fortunate enough. I had a friend that was a vet tech too, so a lot of the shit I just call and be like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying?" I had a little lady friend. She was a vet tech. I had a vet bae. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "Hey, man, look, man, this dog doing this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? What I need to do? You know what I'm saying? Like I had one dog. She had a prolapse rectum, which was
I had that happen to me twice.
her booty came out the
Yeah.
back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me off the rip, I see this big red ring. I'm like, yo, what I'm supposed to do? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what I got to do?
Yeah, I see that shit, bro. That shit fucked me up. But this
Boy.
shit happened with me with 2 different bloodlines, bro. I had an American Pit Bull Terrier this happened with, and then I had a standard off of X. Well, it came off a standard and the XL.
Yeah.
And this shit happened with him. Man. So look, the first pup, she was probably like 6-8 weeks old. You feel me? I took the puppy and got it put down. I didn't want to see that shit. The puppy was bleeding out his ass and everything, bro. So I just took the puppy and got it put down. I didn't want to. I wasn't gonna force myself on trying to fix something that I didn't think could have been fixed. You feel me? Because I had to litter my sister too.
Look,
I had to litter my sister too, so I wasn't tripping.
$5,000 surgery.
What? Yes, I know, bruh. So look, the second dog, bro. I called one of my homeboys when this shit happened. I said, bro, this is the second time I've ever seen this shit happen, bro. What the fuck do I do? He's like, bro, it's probably the dog's genetics or something like that. You feel me? So he was like, bro, you can like kind of lubricate it. Like if it just recently happened, he was like, bro, try to lubricate it and push it back in.
Right.
And I tried that. It stayed in for a little bit, but it came back out. I said, fuck trying to do that shit again. I took him to the vet, bro, and just told him this dog was like 3-4 months old. And I'm like fuck it, bro. Like I'm taking the L again, bro. And I took him to the same vet, had him put the dog down. You feel me? I didn't try to do something that was gonna prolong the shit. You feel me?
Right.
The issue.
Okay. So this the move. With that, it could either be genetic or it could be they have intestinal parasites and it's making them constipated. You know what I'm saying? and then they push it too hard and they tear something. So
Yes.
if it's genetic, it ain't nothing you can do about that. It's gonna keep happening. But if it's not, now it's two procedures you can do. You can either do that surgery, which that bitch is like 5,000
Yeah, bro, I ain't lying.
on the low end. On the low end. All right, or you can ask your vet that if it ever happened again, ask your vet if they know how to do a purse string suture.
Okay.
So a purse string suture, what that does, what they're gonna do is, them little coin pouches that you pull the two ends and it
Yeah.
closes the pouch. It's
Yeah.
like that. They put the stitches around the rectum, and then they tie a little knot right there. And they only give about this much room for anything to pass. And what they'll do is they'll put your dog on antibiotics and laxatives, and then they'll do a dewormer. Okay, the stool softener and the laxatives is gonna make it where all the stool is soft, so it's gonna come out like diarrhea. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That way they don't have to strain so hard. They can just use the bathroom. And the
Yeah.
purse string suture is gonna close the hole to where only that bitch closed. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna allow the rupture to heal on the inside first, and then after about a good week, they'll take the stitches out, and then booty back to normal. You know what I'm saying? And then you just gotta monitor the dog and make sure they ain't never straining when they trying to poop. Make sure they pooping easily and stuff like that. But that's a lot less expensive. I think that shit costed. Let me see if I can find a receipt. I know that surgery motherfucker costed $5 and some change. But
True.
that purse string suture is it was only like a few hundred. It wasn't super duper expensive, and that bitch worked like a charm. She ain't had that problem since. You know what I'm saying? And the
Didn't we
crazy
see
thing is the
didn't we see
dog
this
had
happen with a dog's uterus too before, big bro?
that again.
Baby.
Yeah, we seen this shit happen with a dog's uterus before too, bro. Where the dog
Oh
was
what?
pregnant. The dog was pregnant. Or did she breed when she had the prolapse?
No, she already had it.
Oh, she was pregnant when she had the prolapse.
Oh word.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, she was pregnant when she had the prolapse, bro, and still naturally passed the puppies.
Wow. Man, that's fortunate as a motherfucker. Cause I ain't gonna tell you no lie. My luck, all the dog and the puppies would have died.
Well, that happened to one of his dogs.
Yeah, it happened with somebody. It was an XL.
Oh word. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
man.
an XL, man. Um, with me, I seen this happen with an American Bully in a pit. That shit
I'm glad
was
I ain't never. I'm
that
glad I
shit
ain't
was
never
I ain't
experienced
never
that
seen that
shit.
shit happen
Man,
before,
I
bro.
had that happen with a Frenchie, and the crazy thing is, I man, listen, it was a $25,000 co-own.
Ah, you was hurt.
So in my mind, I'm like, even if I would have ended up having to get the surgery, I'm so invested in this bitch, I got to get the surgery. You know what I'm saying? Because A, this a co-own, and B, this a co-own that I paid 25,000 on. So this bitch gonna have me some babies.
He's
Right.
like these ain't just going lightly.
Nah, bitch, you ain't getting put down. You ain't getting nothing. You gonna have these goddamn babies. Like, so that right there, man, it shit would have broke my spirit. I ain't gonna lie. If something would have happened to that bitch, man, that shit would have broke my spirit, man.
God damn. Yo said, yeah, she gonna have it. Yeah, she would have had some babies.
She
If
gonna
I
have
had
this.
to cut, if I had to cut open my damn self,
Trying to tell you, man, no cap, no cap.
she gonna have some. I'm gonna wait till we get back on and we gonna close out because I know your time is, yeah, man, it's golden. You got other things to do. You've been on here a good hour for us, King. Like I said, I appreciate you. Yeah, man. Rose, he probably getting his kids together. But like I said,
I'm here, bro. I'm here. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I say, yeah. I greatly appreciate you, King, for you giving us your time
Oh yeah,
and
man.
jumping on our platform and expressing, you know, this networking with us, man. I appreciate it, man.
Oh man, I appreciate you having me, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, tap in anytime, man. You know, we'll politic, man, and we might put a play together. Ain't no telling, man.
All
Man,
right, so that,
go ahead and let the people know where they can find you on all your platforms, man.
You can find me on PRES_LUX_kennels. Well, really, I'm just on Instagram with my dog page. So you know what I'm
Wait,
saying. So it's Press Lux Kennels. You know what I'm saying? Because prestigious luxury kennels, that's a long ass handle. So I had to break it up. So
hell yeah.
PRES.LUX.kennels at and that's on Instagram. And anything, yeah, that'll take you everywhere else, man.
Word. So before we even jump up out of here, man, what's something you would tell the shorties, man, trying to get into the game?
Uh, Save your money, invest in quality. Don't fall for none of the hype. Just go quality first. As long as you get quality and you got patience and you work hard, man, you gonna get you some money.
Word.
that,
Word.
that.
That's what's up, family. That's what's up. Go
All
ahead,
right.
big bro. Let them know where they can find you at, family.
Man, listen, if y'all don't know, y'all don't know. Point blank period. If you ain't already on the trend, you ain't already, because I set trends. I don't follow trends. I set them. So if you
They're
don't know where I'm at, don't worry about it. You got to find me. I ain't trying to find you. You
they're
looking for
right.
me. You feel me? That part.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all heard it from him right there, man. We set the motherfucking trend. It's your boy Samaj from Rose Kennels Behemoth Bloodline. Make sure y'all like, share. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to stay updated on all my new uploads. And y'all know my motto, man. Support your supporters. Until next time, we out.